Operational Efficiencies Programme is a bit like a striptease. They've been promising bits, sort of coming out bit by bit. Back in the PBR, we were told there were 11 billion of efficiency savings. Where are they? We were told in the budget yesterday there is 11 billion of efficiency savings, and the departments will inform you separately. So this is a programme which is meant to have based around smarter government, joined up government, rapid, intelligent communications, and it comes out in dribs and drabs in separate bits and pieces. So take your own choice. So these are what we have. We have a series of press releases from each of the various departments as to where they are and how much is coming. And all of this does indeed add up to 11 billion, so they get to their first stage. They're quite right there. This is in the order in which they came out. Farming first, which is an odd one, I suppose, but then it is spring. What we have is, the most notable thing is the green one here. DHS, sorry, no, that's gone. It's the Department of Health and the NHS. What's the next one? Local government. In third, it's what we now call the Education Department, DCSF. That means schools. That's in third place. We've been told over years that you cannot possibly cut public spending because it will hurt schools and hospitals. Where are 50% of these inefficiencies and wastes? Schools, hospitals. Interesting that, isn't it? So that's where we've got to. That's what they all say they're going to produce, all nicely done or whatever. In second place, local government, that's about 20% or so is going to come out of these operational efficiencies. As a local councillor, you are going to get council tax demands going up in England next year. Right, so that's all jolly, 11 billion. But how are they going to get it, I hear you ask? Well, they've told us that as well. Well, actually, no, they haven't. What they've done is a press release has come out saying our department is going to save $1 billion in operational efficiencies. And we are going to save it by bullet point, 100 million on this. Bullet point, 250 million on this. Bullet point, blah, 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 blah. And the odd thing is, when you add up all those bullet points, it doesn't come to the number at the top of the page. Unspecified. Over 50% of these operational efficiency savings, we have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So, take your guess. And if this was a dartboard, you've probably got a better chance of sort of working out where it's going to come. Going through the various bits and pieces, where is the biggie? Oh, well, after unspecified, it's procurement. So our old friend procurement. Now they're going to get about, well, they think they're going to get about 21% of their operational efficiency savings is from procurement. And that works out to be a whopping £2 and a bit billion. It's actually about a tenth of the paper that Corin put out last year. So the relentless, ruthless drive for savings has not gone as far as reading what's on the IOD's website. But never mind, you might get something. These two are interesting. Consultancy and smart management. Consultancy, they've worked out they are spending too much money on outside consultants. So they reckon that they're going to save about 150, 160 million pounds by hiring fewer consultants. They've also worked out they're inefficient, and they're going to have smart management. They are going to save 29 million pounds by hiring more consultants. I don't know which firms are in which category. It would be horrible to think that somebody lost out in the consulting world. You never know, they might actually be hired in order to advise on how to hire fewer of them. What else is coming up? Quango rationalisation, 300 million. What's the next one? The interesting thing, looking through the list we've got here, some of these, some departments are actually including, as part of their efficiency saving, senior pay freezes, which seems to me actually not to be an efficiency saving, that seems to be a sort of cross-government policy. Some of them have admitted that they're actually going to make redundancies, but unfortunately all of that is in the unspecified category. In fact, you can't see it because it's not on there. Apparently, reducing staff sickness is part of a major efficiency drive. Well, I thought that was actually called running your own business properly, but obviously I'm not in the government, so I don't know anything. So there we go. What a wonderful topic. Does anyone have a problem with it? If you look at the budget, there is one word that's missing, and if you look at all these wonderful press releases, there's another word that's missing. That is the word cashable. Now, what does that mean? Well, I'll give you an example. Let's say, for the sake of argument, it costs £10,000 to replace one hip, and I'm told I have to have an operational efficiency saving in hip replacement. And let's say I work out that actually I can put in 2 of your hips at the same time for £10,000. That's fantastic, because that means I can now do a 2-for-1 offer at the local hospital, I can give you 2 hits for the price of 1, and because before that would have cost £20,000, now it costs 10, I can book that as an operational efficiency saving of £10,000. But I haven't saved a single penny. I've increased my output, I have saved no money whatsoever. It is a non-cashable productivity gain, or Gershon review, as we call it. Now, if I done it the other way around, and I've worked out a way of changing your hit for £5,000, economically it sounds about the same thing, but I can change your hit and still save £5,000 cash. That's a £5,000 efficiency saving, and it means I can deal with people who actually only need 1 hit replacing. Because under the other system, with increased output, it's pretty bad luck on you if you don't want your second hit being replaced. So that's where we got to. In terms of a monetary squeeze, where cash is king, we have absolutely no idea how much of those will actually save any money. But 11 billion sounds good. I think the idea is we're meant to wait to find out who's won the election to find out how much of it is actually a genuine saving. So, there you go. There's your dartboard. Take your chance. Ruth described it as a do-little budget. I would describe it as a famous budget, because fame costs, and right here is where you stop paying.